We're on the verge of another recession, if not already in one already.
In today's video, we're going to discuss how to get the most out of your affiliate manager and maximize your affiliate department.
Plus, these tips will work whether we're in a recession or not. So if you like our content, before we get started, please go ahead and hit the like or subscribe button below so you never miss one of our weekly videos.
So let's dive in, starting with how to get the most out of your affiliate manager. Number one, especially in uncertain economic times, is being more efficient at conferences. You want to encourage your affiliate manager, or if you are the affiliate manager, fly outside of your comfort zone. And what we mean by that is two little simple tips to really work with that is aim to be in a room or in a conversation where you don't know anybody. I'm going to say that again. Aim to be in a room or a conversation where you don't know anybody. Why is this? We all know that a big part of networking is fostering your current relationships. Most affiliate managers are very, very good at that. What we're not always good at is going into a room or into an event or a conference or anything where we don't know anybody. Human nature to stay with people we know. And though that is a good thing at times, it limits our ability to meet new people. So if you aim to be in a room or a conversation where you don't know anybody, you know they're in your industry, you know you can work with them, obviously, but you don't know them, that is gold. So try to be in a room or a conversation where you don't know anybody. Number two, and this is what I actually just used as an affiliate conference, and it comes in so valuable. At these conferences, time goes by quickly, especially we have a few drinks, right? And you can have a 2 or 3 hour happy hour, and that time goes by like that. So what I like to do is I have my phone and I set a 15 or even 20-minute timer, usually a 15-minute timer on my phone, and just put it in my pocket. And when that timer goes off, it's on silent, so it'll vibrate in my pocket. That's my mental reminder and my physical reminder, really, to tell myself, do I need to stay in this conversation another 15 minutes, or do I need to start wrapping it up, exchange contacts, and move on to the next conversation? If you do that, you can actually meet more people and really work that room in a very methodical way and actually meet way more people in 2, 3, 4x the amount of people you meet in a conversation or during an event. Number two, be open to their ideas. Affiliate managers are always on the ground. They're your piece, that one person in the company that's connected to everything internal, but also external. They're going to conferences, they're going to masterminds, just like the offer owner, the business owner, the CEO is. So they're going to have new ideas, foster them, allow them to have those ideas, and also make sure they have the tools to make their job more efficient. There's a set of tools, and we'll actually link it. We'll link a few tools that we suggest, like Boomerang for Gmail. We have a few others we'll put in the description of the video that actually make your job as an affiliate manager more efficient. Because if you're doing less data, less admin work, you're actually making more revenue for your business and essentially making more profits for the company. And make sure they're heard and understood. Your affiliate manager might come to you with an idea, and allow them to exercise that idea, allow them to try, which goes into our last point, is the freedom to fail. We've always used this, the freedom to fail, because it allows you to have that crazy idea and try something. And if it fails, we like to say fail fast and fail cheap. So if you fail an idea, why? Why did that idea fail? Because it may not be the idea itself, it may be the execution, maybe some small detail, and you actually can create a new idea that generates a lot of revenue. But you have to be open to allow someone to fail within your company. And it's okay to fail as long as we learn from it and we don't fail the exact same time twice.
Now, as Ryan said before, your affiliate manager is your boots on the ground person. That one person that is your liaison between your external partners and your internal marketing teams, operations, publisher, etc. So this is a really important position within your business, and you want to make sure you're tooling your affiliate manager in the most efficient way so it benefits not only your partners but also your business internally. So how can you do that? Well, first off, if your affiliate manager isn't doing media buying right now, then you definitely should loop them in with us, affiliate moguls. These skills, email media buying and affiliate management, these skill sets definitely overlap, but they are slightly different. For more information on what email media buying is versus affiliate marketing, and if you should be doing both, hint, yes, you should, please check out our YouTube video we made a few weeks ago on the difference between the two and how they both need to be done together congruently to have a successful email acquisition program. Secondly, because they're that liaison between external partners and your internal teams, I would recommend having them looped in with your copywriters on a weekly, at the bare minimum monthly basis. And the reason why that's important is because your affiliate manager is, again, talking to your external partners consistently. They should be pounding the pavement on phone calls, on emails on a consistent basis. They should know what's working in our industry and what isn't working. Are there certain emotions, products, what's going on in the marketplace, that sort of thing is part of their job. So how can they bring that feedback back to your copywriting team? Because your copywriters don't want to be writing and working on products that aren't going to sell and that external partners aren't excited about. Additionally, you want to encourage your affiliate managers to learn more about other areas of direct response marketing. How can they learn more about operations, things like technology, MarTech, tracking, media buying, and as another example, display and native specifically. Another thing that would be probably the most valuable asset to them is learning copywriting. We always thought at Agora that copy plus traffic equals boom. If you know how to write good copy and you know how to drive traffic, you are an invaluable resource to your business. So if your affiliate manager is interested in other areas of your company, definitely encourage that and work towards getting them to be what we call a T marketer, really deep knowledge on one specific topic, and then high level knowledge about everything else within the direct response business. And then finally, our last tip, if your affiliate manager is already doing all of this, make sure you're going above and beyond for them and paying them a really competitive salary and commission structure. You don't want to lose them. This is somebody who's going out of their way to help grow your business. And when they're traveling, going to conferences, affiliate managers do talk. So you want to make sure you're paying them a competitive salary and commission structure to get them excited, particularly if they're doing things like taking on new responsibilities in email media buying, operations, and copywriting, like I mentioned before. That's it for now. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next week.